So today is the day that I am finally going to introduce you guys to my newest addition in my reptile room. So I had her in quarantine for just a little bit over a month. I just wanted to see how she was doing, if she was healthy, how she was passing her urites and everything, making sure she was eating and drinking. And she passed the test, and I put her into my reptile room. She's been in there for probably about almost three weeks-ish. Two and a half? I don't remember. Anyways, but without further ado, I will bring her out. All right, what is up, everybody? This is Cookie. She is my leopard gecko. She is a female. I did just get her at a reptile expo in October. I fell in love with her. I saw her cute little smile, her cute little tail, and I decided that I could not leave without her. Oh, go inside the boobies. So Cookie was born in 2017, so she's a few years older. I decided to get an older leopard gecko, mainly because all my other reptiles, they are eating large crickets. They don't need to eat every day. So I kind of wanted to get a female leopard gecko that's a little bit older, just because I didn't want to have to buy different variety of food. I can just buy one whole bulk of the same size of food so I can feed all my animals. I also wanted to get an older reptile is because older reptiles need loving too, guys. You shouldn't just buy babies because there's some really cool adults that are out there. You don't have to tame them because they're already tame half the time. Well, depending where you get them from, I guess. But Cookie was super tame. When I first got her, she doesn't have any problems with me holding her. She's quite curious. She loves to kind of walk around here. But she is getting a little antsy here, so I think I might just put her back in her cage, and then what we'll do is we'll kind of do a little cage tour with her in it. So this is my leopard gecko Cookie's cage. So right over here I have her warm hide, and there is a heating pad underneath this one. This middle one here is her humid hide. I honestly almost never see her in it, but every second day I'll put in a paper towel, soak them down, just in case if Cookie is going to be going into shedding, that she can be able to utilize that hide there if she needs to. You can kind of see that she's poking out her head right there. She's probably hungry, but I just fed her yesterday, so she's not getting food today. And right over there I took a kind of like I think I was in like the critter section of the pet store, but it's like a log hide that you can kind of mold into a shape that you like. And then I kind of decorated it with some fake plants, some flowers. Sometimes I move these over top of here, but I had to take the jar out because I like to put in the dishwasher when I'm doing a dishwashing load there, just so they can get all nice and sanitized and clean. In the case of maybe if she is using it, I don't want it to get any buildup of bacteria. And we kind of get into the corner of the cage here. I have this little kind of cactus. I don't really know what the whole point of it is. I think I got it actually when I bought a reptile cage in the past. But I guess I kind of put it on this side more so because it's like her dry side of the hide, the hot end. And then you can also see that she has her water dish. I'm sad because I've never seen her drink out of it, but her urites are good, so she is drinking. But I refill the water every day, make sure it's clean. I really like these water dishes because they're dishwasher safe, and you can pop them in the dishwasher and bam, you can reuse them. One thing that you may or may not notice that I don't have in her cage right now is a calcium dish. But yeah, you can see little Cookie. She's right there. She's like, I'm a superstar. On the top of the cage, there is that calcium dish that I had taken out of her cage. I just got a little IKEA light. This just kind of helps the day and night cycle in her cage. These are the tongs that I feed her crickets or superworms on. I kind of like to keep the feeding tongs separate and clean from each reptile. So Warlord, my crested gecko, he gets a different set of feeding tongs just because I don't want to have any cross-contamination between my reptiles. And over here you can see that I have my Jumpstart thermostat that is plugged in to Cookie's heat mat that's under her warm hide. And as you can see right now, it is at the 90 degrees Fahrenheit mark. So leopard geckos, the highest mark that you want to put them at for their heating mat would be the 90. I think 92 is what they actually say on the internet, but anywhere between 85 and 90 works best for your leopard gecko there. She honestly has the cutest tail. Like, look how adorable. You know, you're so cute. Yeah. Oh yeah. Go into your cold hide. So one thing I want to note here is that Cookie, she does have some calcium buildup under the armpits. So when leopard geckos ingest too much calcium in their diet, then they get these like blister-like bubbles on their armpits. I've read this is very common with leopard geckos. The best thing for you to do as a leopard gecko owner is just to take away that calcium. Leopard geckos will eat calcium if they feel like they need more of it. I was dusting her crickets and her supers with calcium before. I've now stopped dusting just because if I stop dusting the crickets in calcium, then that way she can kind of minimize her calcium buildup. So pretty much leopard geckos, like I said, they store their calcium in like, mostly you'll see the fat in the tails, but you also see it in the armpits, in the armpit bubbles, and they'll use it for later. So eventually those armpit bubbles will go away. So anyways, guys, that was Cookie, my newest addition. I love her to bits. I hope you did too. Please subscribe below if you want to see more videos on Cookie. And don't forget to give this video a big ol' thumbs up. But anyways, until next time, bye!